Hey ladies, so let me start out by saying two things. One, I am not a product junkie, but I accumulate a lot of stuff over time and I probably should throw it out way before I do. The second thing is I am someone who self-described myself as cheap for a very long time, and now I feel like I've transitioned into being frugal because I will get myself things. And so a little backstory on that is I'm sure a lot of you have picked up on the fact that I'm a single mom, and my thing was I never wanted my daughter to need something or for things to be hard because I chose to splurge on myself. So now, of course, we're in a position where I can get things I like and everything else is still taken care of beforehand. So I do get things when I see them, and I, read the reviews on them, and I do my homework. So today I'm going to be giving you guys a rundown on my favorite items. And I went through as I was getting ready today, and I just picked up a couple of my favorite items. I didn't necessarily use them all today, but these are what I consider my favorite items. So I'm going to start with, of course, my skincare. So for my skin, I like to be loyal to products. So when I choose a product line, I do a lot of researching, and then I try to find something that I can sustain. So I'm not gonna go out and get, $400 and $500 serums, knowing that there may be a time where I can't afford to buy those and keep up with that regimen. So I found one that I really like, and I've been using it since January or February of this year, 2020. And it's been going very well. So it's the Ordinary product line. And you can pick this up at Ulta. So I kept it simple, and I use the face wash, and that's the Squalane Cleanser. And I use it twice a day normally. And then I use the Lactic Acid. And then I go in with my moisturizer. And so I keep it really simple. Now, within the last 3 weeks, I have started using once a week. You following? So I use that every day, twice a day. And I have been using this product once a week. So it's the Dr. Bronner's, it's good for everything. So I use that on my face once a week, and I just put it in a little bottle like this, and I keep this bottle in the shower so that my label and stuff doesn't get damaged, because I don't like to see product bottles in there with the ruined labels. When you don't use that product that often, it stays in there a longer time. So I just put it in a smaller bottle, and I use that once a week. Now, as far as my skin goes, any other things like taking off makeup, I don't use regular makeup wipes. I actually use baby wipes because I feel like they're softer and they just wipe it all off. So I use baby wipes, and then I will use a cocoa butter stick at night. I'll put that on my lips, and like today when I got out of the shower, I didn't moisturize with my moisturizer, and by the time I got ready to do it, I felt like my skin was really dry. So I took that cocoa butter stick, and it's just the basic cocoa butter sticks. I took that and I just rubbed it into my skin. I, moisturized it in to make sure I was covered before I put my makeup on. Now, as far as showers, I like to use the Dr. Bronner's, and I like to use, depending on if it's the morning or night, I like to use these products too. In the morning, I really like this product, but I heard that, we were kind of letting Bath and Body Works go because they're being racist. But this is a energy orange and ginger body wash. I really like that for, areas of my body that are not my private parts. I don't put things like this on my private parts. And then at night, I like to use the Dr. Teal's Relax and Relief just to kind of soothe me down, because I'm one of those people now with COVID and the pandemic and quarantine, all that, you know, call it what you want. I am up to like 3, 4 in the morning. So I'm trying to train myself to get back on that regular sleep pattern because my daughter's doing virtual school now. Okay, so I also use an Ambi bar in the shower, and I use that because I'm one of those people, I just feel like you can't use just body wash, you have to use soap and body wash. So I use that as well. And you know, you always need to keep your feminine wash in the shower as well, just as a backup. So whenever you aren't using the feminine wash, you can use the Dr. Bronner's in your private areas, and it will not irritate you. So next, moisturizing. When I'm in the shower and I know I'm feeling lazy and I know I'm not gonna do a full rundown, I started during the pandemic doing this. And that is, I apply baby oil all over my body while I'm wet. That way I don't have to moisturize when I get out. I do not like lotion at all. It's not my thing. They can't see. Oh, there's your fingers. Okay.
I'm too short, that's why.
Yep. So I'll see you in a minute. So I don't like lotion at all. The most you'll ever see me using lotion is during the winter time. Whenever I'm at work, I wash my hands constantly, and so they get dry in the winter. But other than that, I'm not a lotion girl. So normally before the pandemic, I was using this for years, and this is the Cocoa Divine body oil gel, and we always call it baby oil gel, but I use this religiously on my body. From my, like, even after I've moisturized, I'll still put it on my face. Like, I just be greased down. You can still see my neck is greasy, and I actually used the baby oil today, but because I was trying to, I have to go to my daughter's school. So yeah, this baby oil gel, it's the truth. And so I do not use lotion. I don't care what you're selling. I'm not a lotion person. So I use the baby oil gel. And then during the pandemic, like I said, whenever I knew like it was gonna be either no moisturizing and being ashy or doing something quick, a friend of mine mentioned they use baby oil in the shower. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. So while I'm in there showering, once I rinse, I can put the oil all over my entire body, and I'm good to go when I get out, and it dries really nice and smooth. So you're good to go. All right, so as we move forward, of course, you know, there are things in between your deodorant and all that stuff. I won't get into that. I just want to tell you guys about my go-to products when it comes to my cleaning my face, moisturizing my face, and moisturizing my skin, along with how I clean myself, like the products I'm using. So, you know, like I said, you cannot go wrong with the Dr. Bronner's, and this is a newer bottle, but it's really good. You can't go wrong with that. And then I like a little pick me up in the mornings, and then a little relaxation in the evenings. And then, like I said, I keep my Ambi soap that's designed for I want to say complex skin, but it might be complexion skin, meaning melanated skin. I use that all over as well, except for my hoo-hoo, because I don't want I don't want any irritations or irritants. And I didn't bring the feminine wash out because I feel like all women know to have some feminine wash on deck, because you want to make sure that your pH is always balanced. So moving forward, I'm going to tell you guys my 2 favorite perfumes. So if I'm going out with someone, which I haven't did in a minute, so when it's my time, it'll be my time. I'm not even gonna say a prayer on that because things are going good, so I'm not worried about dating. But yeah, so if I'm going out with somebody, this is my go-to, the YSL Black Opium. Y'all, I've been smelling so good, so good. This is my go-to perfume because it goes so well with my body. You know, you have to find scents that complement you, because everybody's body has a different chemistry. You have to find scents that complement you, and this does so well with me. And you can find this for about $100 a bottle. I think it's like 98, so $100 is gone for that small bottle. And it'll last, you know, depends on how much you're dating or how much you're using it. Now, my go-to right behind that, because I think it does just as great, is the Forbidden Euphoria by Calvin Klein. And it is awesome. So, funny story, the way I started wearing this is because I'm not a city girl. That's why it's a funny story. And I say that because I want to be a city girl, but I'm not. so that's a little sidebar, because I don't have the nerve. But I commend women that can do it. So anyway, long story short, I actually was put onto this by a guy. We met, and on our first date, he bought me a bottle of Forbidden Euphoria, and it was just mind-blowing with my body chemistry. So that's how I was introduced to that. The YSL as my #1 scent, that was something that I discovered on my own, and I just fell in love with it. I do have other scents, but I don't feel like any of them compliment me the way that those two do. Okay, so as far as like my look today, so this is my go-to look as far as my foundation, brows, and lips. The only thing I did different are my eyes, and that's because I'm trying to practice the creasing, because I feel like I kind of skipped that whenever I was learning how to do makeup, because I always felt like my eyelids weren't big enough to create that defined separation. So I'm actually gonna start with my lips, because these are super affordable items. All 3 products are from my local beauty supply store. And so this is the pencil I use for my lips to outline them. And I also use this pencil for my brows, but I use concealer with it. And my concealer is from the local beauty supply store too. It's the LA Girl, or yeah, LA Girl. So lips. This is my base. And this is the Skinny Lip Ink, and it's W7. And you can find it at your local beauty supply store. And then I'm sure everyone's familiar with this brand. It's that Nika K, and it is a matte foundation. I mean, matte lipstick in a dusty pink rose. And so I combine these two with this brown liner, and it gets the job done every day, mask or not. It always works. And so moving forward, let's do foundation. So I actually just started using the Juvia's Place. And so I went in Ulta. I knew I wanted to get some new foundation, and I was gonna splurge. And I was like, you know what? I've been hearing a lot about that. I've been seeing a lot of people on Instagram with this. And I was like, I'm usually not an Instagram person, but I wanted to give it a try, because it's not only on Instagram, it's a real product in a store. So I got a tube of it, got home, and it was like the color of these walls. That's how pale it was. And so when I went back, I picked up some Morphe banana rich powder, some baking powder. So got to the register, and lo and behold, these were on sale for 60% off. So I wasn't greedy. I didn't get another one. But for these 2 products, when I exchanged this one and I got my Morphe, I paid $3.90. Boom. So yeah, I was like kind of stoked on that, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like either one. So it was awesome to only have to spend $3.90. After that, another thing I wanted to show you guys was my bronzer. So believe it or not, my favorite bronzer is between these 2. So this is the Cover Fits, and I want to say it's by, I can't remember who it's by. I can't remember, but I got it from Sephora like a while back. And I absolutely love this palette. You can tell because Mama been using it. Yeah. So I love that, but I feel like it's a little more work. This one is one that I got from, and it's that Nika brand, NK. And so I got it from the local beauty supply store, and it's so pigmented. It's a Perfection highlighter, and it's in the color Sandstone. And I love, love, love that because it just, it's pigmented, and it gets like, that's my weekly, like I'm going to work, we're not in quarantine, that's my highlighter I like to use. And so the final thing I want to show you guys, other than this Morphe, I want to say that they did do a really good job with that, and the Juvia place, I really like that also. The last thing I want to show you guys was my favorite lashes. So another time when I'm torn between two, so I was really feeling these Wispies by Ardell, and they were cool. Like, I was really rocking with them, liked them. They lasted, you know, if I fell asleep in them, they weren't ruined. But then I've been using those for a while. Like Ardell, anytime I see Ardell lashes on sale, I grab them. Like, that's how loyal I was to that brand. But I went into the beauty supply store and I found these. And I love these. So I'm not that person who's going to buy mink lashes and pay like $20 for a pair of lashes, or even $10 for a pair of lashes. But this is a bold volume, lightweight, reusable 5D lash. And I'm here for it. Like, I really, really, really like these. And so I'm on my second pair. I actually, the only reason I'm on my second pair is because last night when my tail was up to 3 in the morning, I took my lashes off. And instead of grabbing tweezers to pull the glue off, I was using my nails. And so I ripped one, and then I got frustrated and I ripped the other end of it. And then I just ended up balling it up. So I actually have one. Hold on one second. I have one right here, and I'm like, you know what? I'm saving that bad boy because I might use it later because it's still in good shape, and who knows what's going to happen with these. So I kept it. Now, I will tell you guys, I still use hair glue for my lashes, and I use it because hair glue has a rubbery, tacky concept to it, or consistency, and I really like that whenever I'm pulling them off, because I want to be able to wear my own lashes as well, and because every day you don't have time to throw lashes on. And so I was eating some guac. But yeah, so I don't have time to put them on every day, so I still want real lashes. So I really like using the hair glue. So I use a Salon Pro. This is just a 99-cent bottle, and I don't use it for anything but my lashes. So I keep the small bottle, and when it gets a little dated, I'll switch it out. So another long story, because this has been 20 minutes. Oh my gosh. 20 minutes of products. Oh, and I wasn't a product junkie. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys my last item. So when I was in college, I got these tweezers from my grandmother who retired from a hosiery mill. And she would sew socks with them in the mill that would help her at the machines. And so whenever she retired, she had this little kit, and somehow, some way, I got a hold of these. I didn't steal them. I mean, she gave them to me, but I got a hold of them, and I was applying my lashes. So look, like they are perfect for the application of lashes. Well, whenever I showed my roommate, I still remember every time I put my lashes on, I showed my roommate these tweezers that I was using, and these tweezers have been with me for about 12 years now. She laughed so hard, and I wasn't mad at her because she's a sweetheart. She's like awesome. I wasn't mad at her, but she laughed so hard. And so within the last 3 or 4 years, maybe longer, I noticed that companies are making tweezers with these ends on them. So I thought that was kind of funny. But I use these are my loyal tweezers. Any other tweezers, I feel like they don't get your lashes as flat as they should be. And so I struggle with using those. But these are awesome. They're perfect. I don't know what I would do without them. So yes. Thank you guys for watching. I did want to take time to do a rundown of my favorite products. I will list them all below in the description box. And you guys tell me if you're using any of them, especially the Ordinary products. Because I am really pleased with these products. Really pleased. So if you're using them, or if you have experience with the Dr. Bronners, then let me know. Everything, even the perfume, if you've tried these perfumes, let me know. Because I like to hear what you have to say about them. I am so easy to please. Like I said, I spent a lot of time being cheap because I didn't want things to go awry. And so I was just stash. And so now, like, I'm more giving to myself. And I notice, like, hey, like, these are accumulating really fast. But, you know, as women, our houses are usually full of stuff. I haven't mastered the minimalist lifestyle at all. And so I think like being cheap helped balance that too. But anyway, it's been 22 minutes. I just wanted to come and chat with you guys, let you guys know my favorite products. I hope you can let me know some of yours or if you use these. And thank you always for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for looking at my IG stories. Thank you for asking me to be your friend on Facebook. All these things. I hope you guys are doing great during the pandemic. It's Labor Day weekend. So I hope you guys have a safe holiday. Stay in places where you know you can protect yourselves. Take it how you want to. But maybe I'll let my inner city girl out. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just stay here in the house and practice social distancing. Just you guys stay safe and stay blessed. Bye-bye.